Welcome. My name is Tammy LeDrew, and this is the Living the Questions series. Recently, I was introduced to one of the most powerful questions I've encountered in my lifetime. I heard it from Mary Morrissey, who I believe may have heard it from her mentor, Jack Boland. It's a deceptively simple question, but it opened up a whole new world for me. And the question is, what would you love? When I heard the question for the first time, it was like getting struck by lightning all over again. And I believe the reason it has had such an impact in my life is because I was hearing it from a full spectrum perspective. On one end of the spectrum was, what would I love to be, do, have, or give in life? The second end was, what would I actually love, as in the verb? What would I be willing to give my time, my attention, my care, and nurturing to? And the reason this was so powerful for me is that I noticed that when I ask the question and listen into that full perspective, I can sometimes find that there isn't a match between this end and that end. And in order to be successful in creating something you would love to be, do, have, or give in life, you'll need to have matching resonances at both ends. Now, there are lots of reasons why you may not want to love, nurture, care, or provide attention for your creative dream. And it may be that you're being influenced by past experiences, your conditioning, and what you might call failures. I like to call those learning and development. Or even future fears, like fear around the burden of success, the responsibilities, fear about outshining others. Perhaps that was something you weren't allowed to do in your family of origin. There's also the fear of being an imposter, of not being able to keep up the good work, or a fear of abandonment and disloyalty by family and friends. What I can tell you is that none of those are reasons to avoid going after what you love. There are ways to work with and create what you love and address those fears that keep you from creating and building fully in the resonance of love. If, however, you find that you don't have a match between what you would love to be, do, and have and give, and what you would actually love to give caring attention to, then this is not, as Jack Kornfield, a mindfulness meditation teacher, would say, a path with heart. It may be that you have a leftover fantasy from days gone by, or a daydream that takes you away from your daily life and is entertaining to consider, but not necessarily worthy of your time and attention. If that's true, there's no need to fret or feel shame. It's simply good information to know that this is not a path with heart for you. To find your path with heart, simply return to the original question. What would you love? And then you listen with every fiber of your being and receive the answers. This is Tammy LeDrew, Living the Questions. If you'd like direct, intentional support as you live into your dreams, please visit me at tammyledrew.com and check out the program, The 7 Keys to Unlocking Your Pure Creative Fire. Thanks for joining me today, and I look forward to connecting with you in the future.